I was 5 years old when my mother dropped me out of a 2-story window. It was 1971. Her and my brother were having an argument over a package of cigarettes. She wanted him to go to the store. And back then, kids could go buy cigarettes for their parents. Their parents would just give them a note. As they were arguing, my mother told me to go up the stairs and put my hand out the window to see if it was raining, which I did. I yelled down that it was drizzling, and she didn't like my answer. She came up the stairs and she said, "Put your arm out, check properly," which I did. And I responded again that it was raining. She told me to lean out further, to put both my hands out the window, which again I did. The next thing I knew, my mother had picked me up and was holding me by my legs. I felt her let go. To this day, I can remember the sensation of the fall, the smell of the rain in the air. I have zero memory, thankfully, of impact, which was on the grass, which had been softened by the rain. My next memory is of my mother putting me in my blankie and into a taxi, and I passed out again. She never called an ambulance. Authorities were never made aware that this accident had occurred. In the hospital, I woke up with casts on both of my arms, holding my arms in a straight position. Only my thumb and my fingers were free, and the cast went right underneath my armpits. This marks the beginning of my living with my grandparents, who created my mother. I ended up with them for 4 years. It also marks the beginning in my conscious memory of me becoming the scapegoat in the family joke. Oh, she was trying to fly like Supergirl. The story that my mother spun was that I was playing on a toy box that I was not allowed to be playing on, that I knew better, and I fell out the window. There was no toy box and nobody questioned her. One of my aunts, somewhere around this time, also began calling me the liar. I don't know if I tried to tell the truth about the story or if I divulged anything. I don't feel like I did. I just know that this is the time period that marks who I became within my narcissistic family system. I have been no contact with my family, with those relatives, for over 30 years. I will be sharing in the upcoming videos my experiences, the dynamics within the family, and the things that you would like to know and hear about. I would love for you to email me the topics that you would like me to cover, how I got to a place of healing and peace, questions that you have. Maybe you need some advice and would like to have your letter featured. It will be anonymous. I would love to hear from you. I'm really lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be alive. I share my story because I was alone for so long. And I grew up feeling like nobody else knew what I was going through. And as an adult, and because of the blessings of the internet, I've come to know that I was never alone. That was the gaslighting. So please join me on my journey and let's all continue to heal together.